HorrorConUK 2019, Something Wicked with Scout Compton. How are you finding the com so far?
I'm loving it. Honestly, I love coming to the UK because fans are so more enthused here than Los Angeles, I feel like, and they're really friendly. And plus, I love listening to them talk.
You like the accent? A lot of Americans
say
say
that. I love the accent. Say Harry Potter. I'm just kidding.
Wait, I'd be like Harry Potter. You won't be like Harry Potter, which is like
Potter.
a traditional English
Harry
accent.
Potter.
We sound more like, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I don't.
We're more like North of the Wall.
Oh, yeah.
We talk more like Jon Snow.
It's so weird to me that everybody's accent is so different from each other here, even if they're like 15 to 10 minutes apart. It's like so different.
2 hours difference in England is like a different country.
That's insane. I mean, it's cool.
But you get like the London accent, like what Sean's got.
The Cockney.
Yeah, we're not like that.
No, not at all.
And then you've got Scottish, which is like higher.
Yeah,
but there is bare different accents.
Then there's also like a southern English accent.
Which is more.
Really, I don't know. I can't really do it, but it's
Don't do it.
I know. Americans, stop doing English accents.
So you say it's very different to the American cons then?
It is. Well, I feel like also too, I've been around Los Angeles conventions a lot, so I feel like maybe I've seen everybody, but LA people, here they like to talk and like they're super friendly and they want to like know all the answers to everything, and LA it's kind of like sign this, bye.
Really?
You know, a little bit. Sometimes you'll get like the really excited ones, which I like because I grew up in a mortuary. My dad's a mortician.
Holy shit.
And so I used to come to these things when I was little. And I used to go get the signings and collect all the things and stuff. And I was the one like asking all the questions and stuff. So
you're genuinely into it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I wait till I get all my goodies.
You didn't just happen to fall into the horror genre. You're actually into it as well. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm into it. But I definitely didn't like... I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go do horror movies, but it just kind of like fell into my lap. Halloween, but it's a good genre. I love the genre.
Can you tell us a bit about how you got started?
So I was a really talkative kid. I was really hyper, and my parents just like took me to one of those like open calls that they have, and Mario Lopez was signing, and I wanted to go get Mario Lopez's signature. It was the only reason I went. And then an agent found me and was like, we're signing you. And then I started working on Jay Leno like a week later. It was crazy. And then I just continued. I was 9. I'm 30 now. 30. Fucking Jesus Christ.
You're still younger
than
me.
Can we curse on this? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course we can, yeah.
Oh, really? You look younger.
Yeah, people said that, but no, I'm 31.
You're 31?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
So
One year.
Yeah, you're still younger to me.
I know, I look like I'm 15, right?
So, yeah, you started acting and you got into all the horror films. And you was in the Runaways as well. Yeah, I love that film. That's a wicked film.
Yeah? Did you like my playing?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it. I like it a lot. And then, obviously, the Halloween movie has just like boosted your profile in the horror. And you've worked with all different directors. What would your advice be to a director as an actress? Like, what's the best way to approach your actors to get the best performance?
There's so many different types of directors. I've worked with like really the spectrum of directors, or honestly talk to your actors. I hate directors that don't tell us what's going on or don't want to like get into the character at all and just like kind of let you just fly. I'm more of, I like to work with people. So I love a director that's like Rob, who's like very like hands-on, but like trusts you, but you feed off of each other. You need to have that energy. It's like a connection with someone. You need to have that. But I've had a director where you don't even know where the fucking camera is, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, why is the camera right there? It's just like I need to know what's going on.
You need the communication.
Yeah, communication. In relationships too, guys.
Just in life.
Yeah, just in life, yeah.
As an actress, what do you like from a director?
Just the same thing. It's just communication between both. You just need that. And I think the director needs that from an actress as well. You don't want to work with divas. Nobody works with divas. There's a few divas in Hollywood, but also too, everybody's different. Like a lot of actors are method, and I'm not. I'm like cracking jokes and laughing, and then the second later I'm crying and screaming, and then when they all cut, I'm back to being happy. I work that way because I couldn't imagine having to be into a fucking character 24/7. Like, Jim Carrey, I watched his documentary, that was nuts. I couldn't imagine being like that. But I think it's just communication between both.
So you find it easy to just switch straight into character. You don't need to stay method.
Yeah, I find it really easy. And I don't know if that makes me normal. I don't know if that's normal, but it's just my way of how I work. I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. It's a playground. When I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of friends because I did grow up in a mortuary, so nobody wanted to come around.
Oh.
And so I hung out with adults. So I would play a lot of like make believe in like the morgue and the mortuary and stuff. So I kind of just took that to sets, and it was just like all these big playgrounds and make believe playing and being different people and stuff. So it was really like kind of a game in the beginning for me. And now as I've taken it serious, as I've gotten older, I still haven't lost that. I'm a big kid, so I still haven't lost that kind of thing.
What would your advice be to another actor or actress trying to get into the industry now, in like one way it's just so swamped with internet and this kind of thing?
Not giving up, honestly. I mean, you're going to hear more no's and you'll hear yeses, and at times it'll be really hard. The criticism is really, really hard. And also, too, I think writing and creating your own stuff is key. I did that when I was younger, and I'm about to start doing that again. If someone doesn't give you a shot, no reason to quit. Just write it for yourself and go do it yourself, just not giving up. It's simple as that. If you love it and you're passionate about it, I mean, like, even look at Harry Potter. I mean, she was, like, living on a train, right?
Yeah.
How many no's did she get before it's, like, fucking huge? That's
Yeah,
happened.
she was fucking broke.
Yeah, that's happened
them.
to a lot of people in this business. And sometimes it takes a long time to make it in this business. I mean, some actors haven't made it until their 40s, and then now they're, like, huge, So
or some get in early, and then by the time they're 30, no one wants
them.
Yeah,
it just depends. It really, really depends. Also, too, I think a lot of those cases of people that started when they were young and got to 30, back in that era, a lot of drugs and stuff were, like, it was like it was a big thing. So I think it's a bit different now. But the industry is changing for me, even like trying to get jobs and audition and stuff. There's so many. They're everywhere, fucking everywhere. But just not giving up. And if you're passionate about it, I mean, it's what you love, so stick to it.
And you say you've got some stuff that you're writing yourself. What else have we got to look forward to? I know you can never say too much, but have you got anything that you can tell us you are working on?
I'm working on creating a TV series right now that's very close to home that looks like it'll be going pretty soon. And it's kind of in this genre-esque, and it's a dark comedy. It's really cool. And then I wrote so my dream role is to be like a Resident Evil kind of chick.
Oh, yeah.
I love action. I love like gritty shit. So I wrote a script from myself and Tyler Maine to do something like that together. So we're gonna go film that later this year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So if people want to keep up to date with what you're doing, where's the best place?
Instagram, Under the Sea Scout, Little Mermaid reference. That's pretty much it. Twitter is there, Patty Scouty, but it's like
Instagram's the one now, isn't it?
Instagram's the one. DMs, I respond to DMs. It takes me a little bit, but I do respond to them.
Wicked. Well, thanks very much for coming. We'll let you get back to your desk because no doubt you've got a line waiting. But we really appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to have a quick conversation. Yes, Slimehouse TV at HorrorConUK, Something Wicked 2019 with Scout. Let's go. Boom. Thank you.